Welcome to Challenge Forex. In today's video, I'm going to do a backtest using Soft4 Forex Simulator software, and the plan is I'm going to see if I can simulate passing a prop firm challenge before I actually spend the money on the prop firm fees. And the rules that I'm following are 10% take profit, 10% overall loss, and a 5% maximum daily loss. Now I'll easily meet the maximum daily loss because I'm only placing a maximum of one trade per day anyhow, and the risk I'm putting on is 2% for a 3% win. So that is 1.5 R. And now have a look at the chart. I'll give you an example of what the trade setup will look like. We're using two EMAs, that is an EMA 20 and an EMA 50. This is to give us the trend direction, especially good if we can see the EMAs fanning out like this. It actually makes it a very easy trend to follow. And with the RSI, I'm using the RSI standard settings 14, and the level I've got is only the 50 on the chart. And the point being that if I get a setup on the EMAs, which is a pullback to the EMAs, and then a close below with a red candle, and if the RSI is below the 50 line, we're taking that short with 1.5 R. The stop loss goes just above the swing high. So in this particular example, the stop loss here is, let's say that's 30 pips, so we would be 45 pips would be our take profit, and that is around here. So this one would have actually reached the target easily. And the main thing is we need to, with 1.5 R, we only need to make a 40% win rate to actually break even. So if we can get 50% or higher win rate, we should reach our target of passing the prop firm challenge. Now, if I do pass this with the simulated examples that I'm doing on this series, I'm going to then do a real prop firm challenge using a 10K account, to see if I can pass with these rules using this exact strategy. And so far I've actually had a lot of success with the backtest. If you check out my previous videos, you'll see some results that I've had checking with different currency pairs and different date periods, just to sort of test how robust this strategy is. And it actually seems to be going really well for me at the moment. We've always been getting over 50% win rate and passing the simulated prop firm challenge. Once I pass the 10K prop firm challenge, the plan then is to use the profits from my first payout to actually take a 100K challenge and use the same strategy to build up a few 100K accounts and try to get to the stage where I'm making $1 million in trading capital. And then I'm going for a 2% win per month on the $1 million, which is $20,000 a month. So pretty good income for most people. Okay, let's get started with the simulation. We'll load up the software, go into the settings, and for this particular example, I'm using the Euro Aussie to actually simulate the trade and see if we can actually pass using this symbol. We've previously done Euro Yen, the Pound Dollar, and the Pound Yen, and all of those have been successful. So I'm hoping for the same with this one. Okay, starting up a new simulation, I'm just going to load up the Euro Aussie, and the date period I've chosen for this one is the 4th of July 2022 to begin, and hopefully within maybe 2 months we can actually pass. I'm not 100% sure how that's going to go, but let's see. Commission, I'm being charged by this particular broker that I'm using here, which is Axie, $7 per lot for commission. So I'm actually going to put that into the prop firm challenge as well, just to make up for it. And to cover the cost of the commissions, I'm going to add 1 extra pip to the take profit when we set that up. Okay, so we're adding a 1 hour chart to do this test. We're setting up our risk as 2%. I already saved a template with the settings on this one just to make it easier to load. So we've got RSI 14 with a 50 line in level, and we've got EMA 20 and EMA 50. And if I see any action like this sideways here, I'm going to see if I can filter that out by not actually taking a trade. It's hard to do though when you're working from the right hand edge. So let's see how we go and let's get started. So this looks like our first setup. So 40 pips take stop loss, and 1.5 would be 60 take profit. So I'm going to add 1 pip to cover the commissions, or most of the commissions as well. And let's see if we get a win on the first trade or a loss. And we started off with a loss. That's a bit of a bummer, but that's okay. That's how it goes sometimes. I'll do a couple of examples for you here, and then we will fast forward to the end and have a look at the results, see how many trades it takes if we can actually win at all. So this one, we have a 34 stop loss. Which makes it about 51 for our take profit. And that 1-1, so that's put us a little bit above break even again. I'll just have a look at one more example. This was actually a setup. This one was actually a setup. However, it's on the same day as the previous trade, so we're going to skip that one altogether. One of my rules is to only place 1 trade per day. And it looks like it would have actually paid out anyway, but it's too bad. Okay, we've had a couple of wins. We're up 3.87%. Let's fast forward now to the end, and I will show you the final results. Okay, there it is. Target is reached, and that was a real struggle. We went through a period where we had wins and losses going sideways all the way. We were slightly trending upwards though, which was a good thing, but at the end we finished off with a couple of winning consecutive trades to finish it off. And let's have a look at the number of trades. It actually took us 31 trades to win that one, which was a lot more than usual. And let's say that is about let's say from the beginning of July 2022 to the end of September. So it actually took us about 3 months to pass. So I'm not really happy with this particular pair because it wasn't as easy to pass as using the previous pairs that I tested with. Let's have a look at the stats and see how it looks. Main thing is that we had a good profit factor, which was 1.36. I think that was the lowest out of all of our tests so far. We did reach our target of $1,000. We had just over 1,200. The wins and losses, we had 31 trades and 15 wins and 16 losses. So that is slightly less than a 50% win rate. But because we're doing 1.5R, we only need to do 40% win rate to actually break even. So let's work out the numbers. So we have 15 divided by 31 and times 100. So we actually had a 48% win rate, but that was still good enough to actually pass the prop firm challenge. I would have preferred one of the other pairs where we did it in, maybe like a month or 6 weeks, but yeah, this one actually took about 3 months, so it was a bit difficult to actually pass. The main thing is though, it was successful and we did pass that one. So watch out for my next trade. Hit the like and subscribe button and you'll be notified when I bring out my next test. I'm going to do another test with the same series. We're looking for something that will actually pass the prop firm rule, trying to find the best strategy. And it seems like I have a good strategy here, and it might actually be worthwhile using this one to actually pass a prop firm challenge. So what I might do when I'm ready to actually start the challenge, I will record the results and show you as I progress through the challenge.